channel, and thank you so much for watching. So for today's video, I am going to be showing you this very cool tone smoky eye using the new Artist palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I just got this in the mail today, and I tweeted a couple of days ago that I had like 3 looks in mind to do with the palette. So this is look number 1. I do have 2 other looks planned. The next look is going to be a very colorful look because this palette has crazy pigmented colors that they're absolutely stunning and amazing and beautiful. So I can't wait to play with those colorful colors. You guys will be seeing that look coming up very soon. But for today, I wanted to kind of do something a little bit more on the cooler side because I have been doing tons of warm makeup looks, and I personally love my cool tones and my warm tones. I don't have a preference when it comes to eye makeup. I love it all. I feel like it also has to do with my eye color. I feel like the type of brown that I have on my eyes kind of complements both, or I feel like it complements both. I absolutely love this look. This is the type of look that I tend to do a lot when I have something to do at nighttime, when I have an event, or when I have a date night or a night out of clubbing or dancing. This is kind of something that I would wear because it makes me feel really sexy, but at the same time put together and classy, which is what we're looking for. I did reach 20K on Friday, so thank you guys so much for everyone who subscribes, who likes, who shares, who comments. I appreciate you guys so much. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye. Okay, you guys, so my eyelids are already primed. The first color I'm going to take is called Birkin, and this is a beautiful cool tone brown. It's really similar to Soft Brown by MAC, but it's a little bit more on the cooler tone. So I'm going to pack this all over my crease with a Sigma E40 blending brush, and this is going to serve as our transition shade. Then I'm going to go into my palette, and the first color that I'm picking up is called Dusty Rose. This is a beautiful brown with some mauve type of undertones. I absolutely love this color. I'm taking the same brush that came in the palette because it's actually a pretty good quality brush, and I'm applying this on the crease a little bit below where we first applied the color Birkin. Then I'm going to take the kind of reddish shade that's in the palette. I can't pronounce the name. I think it's called Aubergine? I have no idea how to pronounce the name, but you want to take that color and you just want to pack it all over the lid. If you have very oily lids and your matte eyeshadows tend to crease, I recommend that you use a base under this particular shadow because I did notice that it did crease on me a little bit because my eyelids are kind of oily, but for the most part, you just want to pack this all over the crease, and then I'm going to go in with a Sigma E25 with a little bit more of that product, and I'm going to work this in the crease back and forth to make sure that it's blended and that there are no harsh lines between the Dusty Rose and this color. So the next thing that you want to do is you're going to grab a kind of kohl pencil. This one is by L'Oreal. I believe this one is their liquid eyeliner pencil, and I love this pencil because it's really creamy, so it's going to make it really easy for us to blend out. It's really pigmented and it's super inexpensive. You can find this at your local drugstore. What you want to do is you want to line your top lash line, and once you have that lash line kind of lined, you're going to go in with the color Kohl that's also in the palette. It's a black eyeshadow, and what you want to do is you want to use this and smudge it in that lash line. Take your time while smudging because since we did apply a matte eyeshadow, you can remove some of the product if you're a little bit too harsh with it. So just take your time while blending this out, and remember that practice makes perfect. If you don't get it right the first time, just keep practicing, and I promise you guys it looks a lot harder than it really is. It's an actually really easy step. So once you have done that, you're pretty much done with the eyes. You want to go ahead and take a makeup wipe to remove any excess that may have fallen down to your cheeks. It's super important that you do this because this is what's really going to give the look a very clean, kind of finished look. It's going to look polished. So give yourself a coat of mascara. You don't have to do a lot to your upper lash line because we're going to go in with some falsies. I'm using the House of Lashes in the style Iconic. I definitely wanted to use something that was a little bit on the dramatic side because this is a smoky eye and this is for a night out. So you definitely want to take advantage of that and use something that's going to give the look a little bit of an edge. So I did prime, moisturize, and all that good stuff on before I went on with foundation. The foundation that I'm using is the Giorgio Armani Lasting Silk, and this is my favorite foundation at the moment. It is so incredibly amazing, and it's better than the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk for a bunch of reasons. If you guys want me to do a review, just let me know and I'll be more than happy to do that for you guys. So I went in with concealer. I used the MAC Pro Longwear concealer. I applied that to my under eyes, a little bit on the chin as well as in the forehead, because since the under eye is so bright, I definitely wanted to balance it out by making the center of the face bright. Since this is a dramatic smoky eye, I definitely wanted to be extra highlighted for this video, but you can definitely do something lighter if that's what you guys prefer. I did set the under eye with my setting powder. You guys know that this is a must for me because I have a very oily T-zone, so if I don't set it, my concealer will crease. So once you have that, I'm going to go ahead and do my brows. I do have an updated brow tutorial that I will have linked down below. So once the brows are done, I'm going to take the Sigma F35 and I'm just going to wipe off the powder that we first laid on. So now we're going to bronze the skin. I'm taking this bronzer by Victoria's Secret. This is actually one of my favorite bronzers ever, and I like to use it now in the spring and in the summertime because it's a little bit more, it's a way warmer than anything I own. It's a really beautiful pigmented bronzer. So I'm applying that to the hollows of the cheeks, and I'm also going to take it up to the forehead just to bronze my skin a little bit. I know that we're doing a cool tone eye makeup, but I always have to bronze. It's just a must for me, but you can definitely skip it if you don't want to bronze at all. So then I went in with the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and I took the darkest color in the palette. It's called Sombre, and I applied that only to the outer parts of my cheekbones, and then I also took it a little bit along my hairline. So moving on to the bottom part of the eyes, I'm taking Dusty Rose with a pencil brush, and I'm just going to smoke it out in the lower lash line, just blend it out under there. Pretty much whatever we did on the eyes, we're going to do on the bottom. So once you have Dusty Rose laid down, you're going to take that burgundy shade once again, and you're going to put that right on top. I like to go back in with the pencil brush after every step that I do, just to blend it out and to make sure that everything is extremely blended and smoked out. If you don't want to smoke out the lower lash line because you might think it's a little bit too much, definitely don't. I just like to do it because I feel weird without it. So once you have that under there, you just want to go ahead and line your waterline. I'm using the same kohl pencil that I used to line my top line, and again you want to go back in with that pencil brush and blend everything out just in case some of the black kind of went down to that lower part. I'm taking the shade Buttering, I believe, from that palette, and I'm applying it to the brow bone. I believe I mixed it with a little bit of Shroom from MAC so that it can have a little bit of a glisten to it, some shimmer. Give your bottom lashes a coat of mascara, and then we're going to move on to blush. I completely forgot to do a close-up of my blush, but this one is called Sunbasque by MAC. It's a beautiful deep blush. I didn't want to do something too pink or any of that, so this is a very pretty neutral blush. For highlights, I'm taking Becca's Opal, which is one of my favorites, and I hadn't used it in a while, so I decided to bring it back for this video. For the lips, I'm taking Milkshake by Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is my favorite lipstick at the moment. Like, no lie, I wore this almost every single day. I'm obsessed with it. And then I'm going to top it off with their this is called Peonies. This is a gloss also by Anastasia Beverly Hills as well. And that's it. Give yourself a good spritz of your favorite makeup setting spray, and once you have done that, you are pretty much done. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys very much. I'll be seeing you guys very soon with a fun look. Bye.